It's about to be a crazy week in Big Brother's house because Faith Adewale is the latest head of house. He overthrew Sultana to clinch the very coveted head of house title in the Big Brother Niger house. Now, you guys remember that he was voted the most influential player, title that a lot of housemates are still asking, did we actually vote him? Did we? Even the viewers are asking this question. But we'll talk about that later in this video. But he came from that to become the head of house, a title he said he doesn't even like, he doesn't even want, but it's a great position nonetheless. Yes, guys, so let's start from the head of house challenge. Now, when they got into the head of house arena, the head of house challenger, they were asked to pick from the lucky dip box, people that picked from number 1 to about number 6, if I'm not mistaken. And at the end of the day, Dede, Koyin, Imisi, Ivata, Faith, and who again were, okay, and Isabella, they were the ones that were to challenge Sultana to be the next head of house. Now, at the end of the day, Faith emerged victorious with about 2 minutes and some seconds. Others got to about 3 minutes, but he's the only one that beat the game in about 2 minutes and some seconds to spare. Yes, guys, and thereby making him the head of house of this week. Now, you guys should also remember that this week is all about the bare minimum. That piece of information is quite important because it's going to play a role in the way that housemates are going to be feeling this week, because they're already going through hell as it is, and now Faith is the head of house. It's about to be a madhouse in Big Brother's house. Now, after their head of house challenger, they got out, and Big Brother has placed a ban on so many other areas in the house. They cannot sit in their dining area. They cannot cook with their gas cooker or their gas stove because gas has been turned off in the house. It's almost like Big Brother was hearing me, because in the video I did this morning, I said maybe Big Brother would bring in a kerosene stove for them, and he did. 2 kerosene stove. Like, I can't remember the last time I saw that kerosene stove. I was even thinking he would bring a charcoal pot or something, and he brought that stove. Now they cannot cook inside the house or in their kitchen. They have to cook in the makeshift kitchen that was, made up for them by Big Brother in the garden area where they used to wash their clothes, the laundry area. Yes, guys, and not just that, even the head of house room was not spared, as the head of house bed was bad. Imagine doing all those errands and then coming to sleep on the floor. Ugh, your body gonna ache. Your body will what? Your body gonna prepare you. I mean, Kola is already complaining that his body is aching, but his body ache never even starts, because Big Brother has got something else up his sleeves, as Big Brother decided to punish them for all the numerous offenses they have been committed in the house. The likes of Kola, Bright Morgan, Isabella, who else is there? Rude Boy, Thelma, Mensen. They were giving their various punishment. Now, Thelma tried to act like, the madam, you know how Thelma can be now, whatever things are not going her way. Well, Faith was not having it at all. Faith said, okay, your book, I'm taking it back to Big Brother. I think Thelma should learn stooping to conquer sometimes. I think everything cannot go your way. Everything cannot go your way. Like, she did that same attitude during their wager project last week, and she's trying to exhibit it now. I mean, forgetting that Faith is the head of house. He's basically Big Brother's representative in that house. You think Big Brother is gonna check him? Think again. Big Brother that did not check Ferret that year, you think he's gonna check Faith? Anywho, Faith addressed them, what I call the national address. He started off by thanking them for making him the most influential player of the week, and then went ahead to read them their rules and regulations. He said, I don't like tardiness. See, I'm going every morning, I will put that battery basket here. If you want to be heard, if you want your family at home to hear you, if you want your fans to hear you, you will come here and change that battery yourself. We are all adults here. If you don't want to be heard, then fine, do whatever you want. You came here because you want to be heard. Then if you do not want to change your batteries yourself, then you are basically wasting the time you have here. See, Faith is giving no nonsense. He says we are adults. If you use a plate in the kitchen, my dear, wash. I mean, that's basic. That's basic now. In your house, share if you use plate chop. Even if you keep it, you go and wash it, Abi. How can you come on the outside and you are not conscious of that? Well, I love Faith for that one, though. The fact that he's telling them, you use plates, you are going to wash it. And he also led by example by going to that sink to wash the plates himself first. Let's say the person that's going to be dumping plate there, because his housemates have become, I don't know, just so relaxed, forgetting why they are there, thinking they are there to do whatever nonsense that they are doing. Happy that, with this faith regime, which a lot of people are calling the tyrant regime, I'm so happy that with this regime, they will sit up. I foresee a lot of fights. I don't know, I hope nobody gets tried, because already, even before he got the head of house title, Doris has already been pissed. Like, she was having a conversation with Dede, yes, this morning, and she told Dede, see, I'm waiting for the time that I'll be in the same team with Faith in a wager challenge. If it's an attack, I'll put in my best foot forward because it's money. But if you see wager, I want to frustrate him. Like, if he says right, I will say left. Everything he says, I'll challenge it. Like, because she was citing how difficult Faith is to work with and talking about the whole experience that Thelma had. Remember that I think it was their first wager or so that Thelma had written the note and Faith had said that everything she wrote there was noise. Yes, and Doris was not having it. She's like, you know what? I cannot wait to be in the same team, on the same team with this guy for a wager presentation. And now he is the head of house. So I wonder how that is going to go. Now that brings me to the question. How did Faith actually win the most influential this thing of the week? That's a very interesting question. Like, I never really thought about it until today, because, I mean, this was a guy that a lot of them nominated to be put up for possible eviction. And all of a sudden from that, he's now the most influential player of the week. I mean, is it just me, or something is just not adding up here? At this point, I'm just asking Big Brother, can you please make it transparent? I mean, the housemate might not know who voted who, but we, the audience, we want to know. Because at this point, it's looking like, Nigerian elections to us. So please let us know who voted who. Put it out on your page, put it out on your Instagram page. Let us see who voted who and how somebody became the most influential player of the week. Because at the end of the day, we are the one using our money to pay subscription, and we are the ones, that are seeing these people supporting them. So we need to know that everything done there is being done transparently and it's fair. That's it. I'm not saying that Faith does not deserve to be, the most influential player of the week. But the thing is, we've seen other housemates, put in a lot of work. And the fact that he's coming from somebody that they nominated a lot, and the fact that he's had with a lot of them, it's kind of shady that all of a sudden he is now the most influential player of the week. Even though we had Sultana in her discussion with Soso actually admit that no matter what happened with Faith or what, whatever it is that is with Faith, she actually voted him because according to her, he fits all the criteria that were given. So yeah, maybe, they actually did vote for him. Maybe they voted for him because maybe they don't want him to keep shouting that he's the most hated and all of that. Because another thing I noticed that this housemate, when you try to create a narrative that, okay, maybe they've been victimizing you, they've been bullying you, they try to be nice to you so that the world will not say, they are victimizing this person. So maybe they just decided to vote for this guy because he was shouting, oh, he's the most hated and all of that last week. So maybe that's why. Whichever one it is, what do you think would happen this week? Do you think that this housemate would actually have fun this week? For me, I don't think so. It's going to be a lot of katakata, a lot of wahala, a lot of basketballs going down. Like, it's gonna be a lot because this housemates, most of them are not friends with Faith. They don't even like him that much. And Faith himself, he don't see anybody. He don't even care about anybody. So it's about to be a showdown. Yes, guys, on that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, what exactly are you waiting for? Kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ezinnemwilliams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.